In Romans chapter 9, verse 12, it says this, that the Lord has called his people, but not because of their good or bad works. David did not call Mephibosheth to his kingdom to sit at his table because of anything good he had done. There was no interview with Mephibosheth. King David did not sit down and say, okay, what have you been doing for the last 20 years? How many people have you been nice to? How many people have you been mean to? How many people have you cursed at? How many people have you blessed? Are you a jerk? There was none of that. It was because of who he was. He didn't call him because of his good works or his bad works. He called him because of who he was. When that moment happens where you get to experience the presence of God, you are going to be overwhelmed on what his love feels like. You can be overwhelmed, and you will realize at that moment, it is not because of the good things you've done, and it's not because of the bad things that you... All of that is moot compared to how much he loves you. Right now, he is looking at you with love. He's not thinking about all the things that you did last night, last summer, last year, last decade. He's not thinking about that. He's looking at you and he loves you. He loves you. See, the grace of God can cause a broken tree to bear fruit. Have you ever been driving down the road and you look in a field and you see a tree that's down, but it's got branches and green everywhere? You're like, well, that's crazy. It's broken, but it's bearing fruit. This is what God does.